This is Gooks on Camera, and today we're giving you 5 of our best tips on how to find more turkey on public land. It's like February 10th, and it's a little early.
You never know on mornings like these. Sometimes they'll be quiet, and they'll all start firing off a little later, but sometimes they might not fire off at all.
Well, if your secret turkey spot looks anything like mine, you got 5 to 10 guys working the same bird. And so the first tip is to actually get out and scout before season starts. But we haven't heard a bird couple yet. We have seen a couple turkey. I haven't been able to get a video because they're so quick. The other tip is to find oak trees. Turkeys love oak trees. For one, they eat the acorns that fall from oak trees. 2, there is a lack of vegetation on the bottom of the base of oak trees. See how there's not a lot of grass? Turkeys love that because they feel safe, and they can, again, it's easy for them to see the acorns that they're about to eat. And 3, roosting is another word for sleeping. I've seen turkeys roost in pine trees. I've seen them roost in cypress trees, but I think they prefer to roost in oak trees. And so that's tip number 2, is to find oak trees.
You can see that's definitely where the birds, they'll get up in here and scratch, looking for any acorns or anything that have fallen. But we don't want anyone else to know about that, so.
And my 3rd tip is to never do what we're doing right now, which is walking in the middle of a field. These birds have such good eyesight. They can see you a few hundred yards away. And what we're doing right now, we're really exposing ourselves. We're out in the open. So a rule of thumb when you're turkey hunting is just to not walk around at all. If you have to move around while you're scouting, try to move inside the trees, or at least, or at a very minimum on the tree line, but never walk in the middle of a field, because they'll spot you. Alright, so Jared and I are walking down this trail. They just did a burn, and he was mentioning how we're not seeing any turkey tracks, but it's probably because all the vegetation has been burned, and so they're walking through that, and they're less incentivized to have to walk on this trail. Now they're just walking all throughout here and eating all the bugs and whatnot. Tip number 4 is to use binoculars. Like I said, these turkeys' eyesight is just insane. You want to use tools to help you get to their level, which is why we use camouflage. We use binoculars because whether you're scouting or you're turkey hunting, you got binoculars and you can glass a field before you go out and start walking around. It helps you see if anything is out there.
All right, so we cut our scouting trip short, but I want to get to the 5th and final tip, which is to wait to springtime to scout. Because if you go out there like I did early February and they're not gobbling, then you're just basically walking around during small game season without a weapon. As springtime approaches, they will be gobbling more, and they're trying to locate those hens and mate with them. So yeah, wait till they're gobbling, go out in the morning time, and then you should hear them, and it makes everything a lot easier. Well, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and drop a comment with any thoughts, questions, or concerns, and I will see you next time.